Akron Community Voice, spotlighting Akron's minority business owners and community leaders, featuring the programs and services of Bounce Innovation Hub. Akron Community Voice is made possible by WAKR 1590 in partnership with BU Podcasting Company. And now here's your hosts, Ace Epps and Kat McDaniel.
Good morning and welcome to Akron Community Voice, a weekly talk show brought to you by WAKR 1590 and BME Community. BME Community is an award-winning network of innovators, leaders, and champions who invest in aspiring communities. We train leading organizations in matters of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We run the most remarkable fellowships for Black leaders in the nation. My name is Kat McDaniel. I would like to thank you for joining us and taking time to listen.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Ace Epps. Listen, we're on the air every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. We're going to be getting your week started off right. If you're listening to us on the social media feed, please share this and let people know. You can share this on Kat McDaniel's.
That's right. And on Ace's page.
My page.
Your page.
Or you can check us out on our website.
That's right.
www.akroncommunityvoice.com.
Right.
Listen, we spotlight Akron community business owners. We spotlight local community leaders and creatives as well.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, and as well as community partners, BME Community supports their efforts of Bounce in creating a better Akron.
So listen, it's been a minute, Kat, that we had a BME-worthy type of brother on the show.
Correct.
It's been a minute since we've had any of our BME brothers on the show.
That's true.
So today we're reaching all the way to Cleveland, Ohio.
Uh-huh.
This is a guy who used to go to University of Akron as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's a local artist, MC. He's a Christian rap guy, right?
Right.
But there's more to rap with this guy. He actually works, has his own nonprofit organization that he's doing called Cultivated Ground, Missionary Foundation. They're providing services for people to get back on their feet. They do car rides for people. This guy's selling hoodies. This is the Jay-Z right here.
Okay.
This is your Jay-Z. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kindu Kinte. How you doing, brother?
What's up, y'all?
All right, man. First of all, thanks for coming on the show, man. And again, if you're listening to us, we're still doing the social distancing thing. We're broadcasting from the Summit Art Space.
Our sister space.
Yeah, is that what we're calling it now?
Call it.
The sister space. So we got Kindu Kinte. Hey, Mr. Kindu, real quick.
Yeah.
We do this thing that we call morning motivation. Okay?
Right.
Tell us a little. We're gonna have Kat explain to our listeners and to you what that is.
Well, our morning motivation is basically a quote, a scripture that I pull up from anywhere. Like I can get it from the Bible, Quran, any source.
Facebook,
Twitter, where I do steal a lot of things from.
Right.
But we go around the room, so we read the quote. We go around the room, round robin style, and everyone gives their take on it, and we either buy it or don't buy it.
Yes. And Kindu,
okay.
Kindu, we're itching not to buy something, so
That's right.
I'm just letting you know. Heads up, man. Heads up.
That's cool.
All right, what you got? What you got, Kat McDaniel?
Okay. Obstacles are the cost of greatness.
Obstacles are the cost of greatness.
That's right.
I like that.
I do too.
Mr. Hughley, what's that mean to you?
Man, that means a lot to me. I can go two ways with it because obstacles, they can create a barrier in life that'll test your strength. So if you're weak, you're going to fall, and it's going to hold you, it's going to prevent you from prevailing in your true purpose and destiny in life. But if you're strong, you're going to hop over them obstacles like it ain't nothing. Even if you get caught up, fall, stumble, get hurt, as long as it ain't killing you, it's going to continue to make you stronger, and you're going to rise above adversity each and every time. You know what I'm saying? So I go in. I go all the way in, regardless of what I go through in life. I don't let nothing hold me down, because my mama ain't raised no quitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Well,
wow.
Are you going to buy that?
I'm buying that. We're going to buy it? We're buying that. Okay, jeez.
Again, I don't know.
Brother Pastor Hughley. That's what Brother Pastor Hughley. His mama didn't raise no quitters.
Not a quitter. Okay.
All right.
Obstacles are the cost of greatness.
I'm going to take a stab at it.
Go ahead and take that stab.
Obstacles are the what?
Are the cost of greatness.
Now let's look at the word obstacles.
I was waiting.
All right, so we look at the word obstacles. Kindu already said it, barriers. Something's in the way, right?
Right.
So I'm going to just take it to the entrepreneurial side, right? It could be funding, not having enough money to start a business. It could be not finding the right space, obstacles, right? But then there's this thing called bootstrapping. You know what bootstrapping is. Bootstrapping is being able to cut costs, be able to reach your goal, finding innovative ways to make stuff happen. And instead of going and buying a place, maybe you can find a workspace. Maybe you can get a workspace to have internet. You ain't got to pay for toilet paper at this point. You ain't got to pay for coffee. It's all in one space, right? So now the obstacle was that you couldn't afford a regular space on your own, but being able to be thinking innovatively, you're able to find a space using the bootstrapping techniques.
Right.
So for me, being always having your head on a swivel, being able to look for that crack of opportunity. I said the crack
I hear
of
that.
opportunity, right? So that crack of opportunity is the greatness road.
Okay.
The road
I can't. You know
to
what?
greatness. That's what I'm selling.
You know what?
That's what I'm selling.
All right. Well, Kindu, how you feeling about this? Are you buying this?
Yeah, I'm buying that. That was dope how you broke that down. I'm with it.
Are you buying a cat?
I'm gonna buy it too.
Yeah, that was the brother Pastor Ace one. That was the brother Ace one.
That was brother.
We're not dropping the mic. See, Cat be trying to get out of this every week, man. She, because we let the guests go first, and then I go, and then
I gotta go behind that. Obstacles.
Let's look at the word.
Let's look at the obstacles.
SOBST.
All right, I guess I could take a small little stab at it.
All right.
Obstacles are the cost of greatness. Shout out to Robin Sharma for this quote.
Okay.
All right, so what I take that as, if you look at like a marathon race, right?
Okay. Right.
To me, the obstacle is running that marathon. That's running to get to that marathon. You have to go through training to where you're running short distances and stopping in short distance to build up your endurance. And those obstacles are necessary to be able to run the marathon.
I love it.
So you actually need those obstacles in order to be able to prepare yourself for the greatness, which is winning that marathon.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Did you do that? Did you do that? Hold on. We got to drop the mic.
Awesome.
Hold on. That's me.
Right,
That's her dropping the mic. Hold on.
So I'm assuming y'all gonna buy that.
We buying that. We
All
buying
right.
that.
All right.
It's bought.
All right. Again, we do this every week. Kat, I'm gonna need you to post that.
Yes, I did. I posted. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it.
And not to be
everyone's face.
confused with other people in the city that looks
That's
like
right.
me doing the same thing we're doing.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
No, everybody does it. Like, I've listened to a few shows.
Yeah.
And everybody's doing it. Obviously, when it's a good thing.
Yeah.
People tend to gravitate
So
toward
let's give it up to the father first. Let's go ahead because Frank Miller III.
Jay Philly, though.
Yep, Jay Philly. So Kindu, let me tell you, what we're saying is there's a lot of people. I have my brother who's biting. Plagiarizing our morning motivations.
We're going to get them.
Yeah, we're going to get them. But what happens is a lot of people are doing morning motivations on their podcasts and their shows, which is awesome. But I want to give credit to where credit's due. We've heard Frank Miller III several years ago on Facebook doing some morning motivations. We didn't steal it. We brought him on the show.
Right.
And then we stole it.
Right.
And,
That's pretty much how it goes.
But then after that, one of our brothers in Philly, Be Me Philly, was doing it, and he sent us that too. So
Jay Philly,
shout out to Jay Philly. That's our morning motivation.
that is our morning motivation.
That's our icebreaker.
That's our icebreaker.
Right.
That's how we get it started. Get the juices flowing.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's real cool.
Yes. So, man, first of all, I'm excited to have a hip-hop guy finally on the show. A lot of
Yes.
people have been asking me, they know my origin story as it relates to hip-hop and being able to use transferable skills to do other stuff, So we have a real live hip-hop guy on the line who's selling music, who's selling hoodies, who's doing community-based stuff. Before we get into his business, it's time for some bounce announcements.
That's right. And today's bounce announcement is the membership and co-working office space. We are a community of entrepreneurs, innovators, and creatives located in downtown Akron. In a former BF Goodrich tire plant, Bounce is a 300,000 square feet and 9 floors of startups, small business, and creative organizations. When you become a co-working member of Bounce, you'll have access to the state-of-the-art facilities, education and networking events, a fun, vibrant atmosphere filled with like-minded individuals, members-only benefits from partners like Yoga Squared and Rock Mill Climbing. We're also adding more at all the time. So for more information to become a member, please email the generator at bouncehub
The generator.
At bouncehub.org.
The generator.
There's tons of amenities, such as you have conference rooms, printing, on-site teams, including a reception. You have a receptionist, security, cleaning. You have all of these Wi-Fi, free coffee. We all love coffee. Yeah. Private meeting rooms, member rates on event space rentals, which is very important. You have a cafe, community events, nursing rooms, and educational workshops. So these are just some of the amenities. And Bounce is located at 526 South Main Street in Akron, Ohio, 44311. Also contact Ace Epps.
Yeah, you can contact. She just sent everybody my way.
I did.
And just for the record, our AE program for entrepreneurs is closed.
It's closed for now.
It's booked, right? We're going to do another one in the fall, but our summer session is booked to start June 1st. We have a waiting list. You can go on our Eventbrite to check that out. Again, AE it's our first track, and it's a
10-week core program focusing on entrepreneurship, education, and business idea validation for aspiring business owners.
Right. So
yeah, you want to be a part of that. It's awesome. There's like 3 tracks to it, and it's wonderful. It's kind of like the Ice House that you used to host back in the day, if you guys are familiar with that as well.
In the Urban League, this is kind of like the Ace House. Coming from the Urban League. It's kind of like the Ace House. Same idea. So if you are wanting to start your own business, you definitely want to get around a bunch of like-minded individuals and, put your heads together. Okay. Kindu?
Yep, I'm here.
So that's our bills. Now it's all about you right now. So listen.
Let's go.
Listen, so we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm giving Kat this laptop right now, and go ahead and read what you see there.
Okay, I'm reading. It's Cultivated Ground, the brand that breeds life.
Right.
The name of the company represents the depiction of individuals who improve and develop internal strength in the mind, body, and soul, as well as manners at heart. Founder and CEO Kindu Kinte created this brand to promote love and unity amongst all people, regardless of their race. Cultivated Ground is built on faith in God, positive thinking, righteous living, principles of prosperity, and spiritual growth.
Growth.
Sorry, guys, couldn't read today.
Tell us a little bit about it, man. What does that mean to you? What are we doing here? What is Cultivated Ground?
Yeah, that's basically the proof in the pudding right there. It's just having a positive mind, creating a positive mindset, and getting away from old negative thinking, old negative ways. That's why I did that transformation from gangster rap to Christian rap. Because, gangsters and thugs for real, it's promoted like it's cool, but really it ain't standing for nothing but destroying our communities, destroying the unity that we're supposed to have amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? It's getting people killed and sent to prison left and right.
Absolutely.
So, Cultivated Ground ain't repping none of that. We're trying to save individuals from their life and lead them towards salvation so they can build a better relationship with God and, start spreading love, doing things that's going to, help me in the communities, help better the people of our communities, and uplift each other. Love our neighbor, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be your brother's keeper. Respect our women instead of disrespecting our women.
Absolutely.
Get the kids some positive role models to look up to and model their life behind instead of, nowadays little girls raised to be twerking. They 3 or 4 years old twerking, watching their grandmothers twerk half naked on the front of cars and all them videos, all on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that ain't the way we should be going. So somebody got to step up. More people like us got to step up in our communities to do our best to lead people in a better way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Cultivated Ground stands for. That's why I say it's the brand that breeds life, because we uplifting people instead of destroying them.
So you're just basically taking the negative and turning it into a positive. So I understand what you're saying. You're going from one lifestyle, and obviously you found God, is what it sounds like, and you're trying to bring the community along with you on your journey. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Right here on the website, it says Community Commitment Cultivated Ground, and it says it's Kindu Kinte has been led to start this nonprofit organization, steering from a vision that God gave him in a dream. The organization will enable him to use the gifts God gave him to serve others and partner with other programs around the world that are dedicated to rebuilding lives. He's very passionate about doing this and doing his part to help shape the world. And it's truly a calling and ministry. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room.
Okay.
You don't hear a lot of rappers doing this.
No.
Right. So let's make no mistake. Let's go into the hip hop side of things real quick. Right. This is a rap guy. We spoke before we came on the show back in my old hip hop days. Back in my day. He said, yo, I saw you way back in the day, right? And it's so great to be able to see aspiring artists, man. And this guy is a grown man, all right? So this is what hip-hop sounds like from an adult perspective. Him talking about responsibility, him talking about uplifting the community,
it's
commitment.
It's that 80s hip-hop.
Yeah, it's that spirit of that 80s hip-hop.
But you can tell who's come up in those times. So.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Yeah. So let's talk about the music side of things. I mean, it's been a while since we had an artist of any sort on the thing. Let's talk about it. So I know your influence, Run DMC, Public Enemy. Me and Kat read the bio. Why rap music? Why not play a trumpet? Why not play? Why rap music, man?
Funny. Yo, you know what it was in a nutshell. Like the neighborhood that I grew up in, it was just filled with hip hop. Like in that whole little era, it was sort of like the beginning. I was born in '77, so I was raised up like right in it. So all around me, all you saw was cardboards on the concrete, people windmilling and breakdancing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
man.
I automatically wanted to emulate that. You know what I'm saying? People was teaching me how to breakdance at a very young age, and you had the big beatboxes right there playing the loud music, which led people all that was going on. I grew up around all of that, so all I was doing was watching everybody older than me doing that. So that's how I caught on to it, and I caught on to it in the streets before I ever saw it on TV. So once I saw it on TV, I'm like, dang, this what we be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This was around me. So it just became a part of me. That's simple. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I never let it go. Like the older I got, I just started believing that I can do this. Like, I can do this too. I can get people's attention if I can come up with a nice little rap or something like that. So by the time I got to the 7th, 8th grade, it was just on and popping. And throughout the years, I just got more serious and more serious and more dedicated and more dedicated. But of course, I caught the ball the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? What started off as an innocent gift turned into thug passion, so to speak. So, you know, life imitates art. So I'm kind of growing up, taking my own. I'm rebellious against the true morals and values of life, and I'm picking up the morals and values of the street. So as I'm doing that, that's what my raps was emulating. What I was doing out here in the streets, not paying attention to even what messages I'm putting out or how dangerous the lifestyle I was living was. I really didn't care. And you know how in music anything sounds good. I mean, you could be blatantly rapping about murder and make it sound good, but in real life, no one loves murder.
Right.
You know how you feel if somebody you get that's close to you get killed, or somebody you close to forced to kill somebody, and now they spending the rest of their life in prison. Ain't nothing good coming out of like too much of street life.
Right.
No, you feel me?
Right. So let me ask you this. So, you know, at the time, first of all, if you guys are just joining us on the radio, you're listening to Mr. Kindu Hughley, local hip-hop artist and nonprofit CEO, Cultivated Ground Ministry Foundation. And we're talking about what his transformation, his personal transformation from street life as it relates to his music, emulating life, and going into being a Christian rapper. A lot of people don't hear the story about how you got there. So you're doing that. So when you heard God, when God calling you, I mean, how did that happen? Like, I mean, you doing one thing, boom, you're doing another thing. How did that happen for you?
Really, it happened because my life was on a continue. It was things that was happening in my life that was way bigger than hip hop. So when I started to notice like the negativity in it, you know, that's not necessarily on TV, but around me, like certain family members, even myself. Like I was going hard on alcohol when my fiance passed away, and people who love me saw me on this spiral like Kindu. you need to slow down on your drinking, man. What's wrong with you? It's like you giving up, but I ain't see myself as giving up. I just, my attitude, my anger was spinning out of control. I was getting more drama than I ever been in, doing things that I never thought I would do, catching little punk cases here and there. But all of that, like, I just reached to a point where I needed some answers, like, where am I going? Like, what do I really believe in? God, what's up? Do I got a purpose on this earth? So back in, make a long story short, in 2011, I just decided, like, to commit myself to what God wanted me to do. So I turned off the TV. I turned off the noisy music, is what I call it now, all of that gangster noise. I turned that off. All I was listening to was, like, R&B, true R&B, classic love jams, gospel music, period, like worship and praise music. I didn't even know about no gospel rap yet, but I just stepped back, like, God, use me. If I got a purpose, let me know what it is. Fill me up with the Holy Spirit or something. I don't like the way I'm feeling. I don't like the way my life going. I don't like the way people acting around me, you know what I'm saying? So I actually did quit. At first, I was just willing to quit rap. Like, I'm giving up rap. I always thought I was going to be a superstar as a kid, but I don't even care about that no more. What I want what you got for me, Father God. What's up? I'm talking to him just like that. So, bam, immediately, he started introducing me to people that I needed to be introduced to at that time, and that's how I walked right into gangster rap. Like, oh, they rapping on this side too. Let me take a listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you feel me? So I started getting interested in what these guys was talking about. And my first squad was called Set Apart Soldiers. I was there from day one when we made the name.
Isn't that from the Word, right? From the Word Church?
Yeah, from the Word Church. My homie, Set Apart Soldiers. There was a couple of us, you know what I'm saying, at that time, man. I was just they gave me a new life, a new sense of purpose, because I was excited that I can rap. I'm like, why didn't I ever know this could be done before? I was that excited, like, I should have been on this.
Right.
Because it gave me some extra fire.
Wow.
And with that, and with that being said, God just been working on me ever since I committed my all. Like, it was my decision. Like, God used me.
Well, we're very proud of it. I mean, the transition is awesome. Like, we can see it here. Your websites are blowing up. You're on Twitter. You're on Instagram. You're YouTube. You're everywhere.
You got a new song called I'm Blessed
or So Blessed.
Yeah, I'm so blessed. That's my baby right there.
Hey, for the record, I had a song back in the day called I'm So Blessed, man. I'm a senior. I have no clue where it's at though. But
do I hear a collab?
A collab. Well, listen, from what I'm hearing, man. Listen, I did a project. Was that project 2 years? Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it was.
2 years ago, I did a jazz hip hop project, and it was called "The Opposite of What's Hot Now." The opposite of what's hot now. If it's hot, this album ain't for you. This is something else. So, yeah, I love to get in contact with you, man. I'm doing another one, man, and it's going to be released on vinyl. Maybe we get together, get you on there.
Hopefully, I get one. Hey, but that's
for sure.
You ain't got the one.
This is how we do here.
You don't got my album?
I'm the only person. I'm the co-host. I've been down since day one.
You ain't got the album? You got a record player and ain't got the album.
How you feel
That's
about
terrible.
that?
Hold on, I'll check this out. I feel bad, but then in my own defense, Kindu, she never saw Black Panther either. So.
Oh, you don't hold that against me. I saw parts of it.
Hey, right. I can't hate on it. I ain't no big TV watcher like that. I gotta get back up on my game.
You saw Black Panther though. Tell me you saw Black Panther though.
Yeah, I at least saw that though.
At least. Now, you know what? I'm dedicating this week to watching Black Panther.
Yeah, we gonna have a Black Panther watch party. We just watched it. It's on TV now, regular TV.
That's terrible. Is it really?
We just saw it on like Fox or something.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. But what reminds me of what your situation was, Kindu, is like how they tell people who used to be in the streets. Like it's like quotes that people say: if you can run a gang, then you can run a Fortune 500 company.
Absolutely.
So it's just like channeling your energy in the positive way instead of a negative way. The impact will definitely change. There's avenues. The same avenues has always been there, and it's good to help find people find those positive purposes, because I'm sure there's now young men that might look up to you, that's seen you running in the streets and you're not dead, you're not in jail. So, it's a good way to reach out and reach back and kind of help pull them towards a positive road, because, hey, maybe they'll be the next Bill Gates.
Right.
But I know you have your cultivated ground hoodies
Yeah.
that she's been selling. They're available in almost any color, is what I'm hearing, huh?
Yes. Yeah, any color you want, they're available.
Okay.
So we
real
gonna
nice.
get me and Kat gonna get a hoodie, man. I'm gonna need
Need
a
a hoodie.
3X, man. No, wait, I don't need no
that's
hoodie.
what's up.
I don't need no 3X. I mean, no hoodie now. I'm gonna get
Well,
a T-shirt.
that's
It's
right.
about to be hot.
You got T-shirts too? So you're doing T-shirts and hoodies then?
Yeah, T-shirts and hoodies right now.
Let's get the
Okay.
blessed
Eventually,
shirts.
I'm
Let's
gonna
get the
go
blessed
get
ones.
the product.
For sure.
We're gonna get-
we're excited.
Okay.
Yeah. How much is your shirts?
Yeah,
T-shirts.
I'm so blessed. It's 25 each. 25
Yeah.
bucks
Yeah.
each.
I'll get me and Kat one.
We need a shirt, and we're going to wear them.
We're gonna
That's
wear
cool.
them.
I appreciate the love.
We'll definitely wear them and post
Yep,
them.
yep.
Just make sure that you sending everybody to our BU podcasting
Casting-
station.
yes, yes.
AkronCommunityVoice.com.
You know, I'm a promote this.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
I
definitely.
I appreciate
This
what
is
you
for you.
guys doing. I want to thank y'all for having me on too, because I'm excited. I'm excited for what you guys doing, because we need platforms like this to spread love and positivity.
Definitely.
No.
Good. Well, this is what we do. We're about to wrap this show up again, but I bet you Kat forgot to do something, but I'm believing this is going to be it.
Bro
We
call?
now do, not a bro call, a movie of the week.
Oh, no. Okay.
So let me tell you what we do. We do a movie of the week. We pretty much have Kat look up a movie and suggest that we all watch it. It could be an older movie, a newer movie. She looking right now, but
No, I'm not-
there's
I
one
posted-
obvious.
I actually was obvious?
There's an obvious one you should be
Black
watching.
Panther?
Yeah.
Black Panther. I'm okay. So this week,
There's an obvious
I
one.
had one that was
Okay,
ready.
what
on
you
my
got?
page.
No, okay, what you got?
No, it's fine. But I'm definitely going to watch it because that's just said that. I've already dedicated myself to watching Black Panther because I have
Is that the movie of the week?
That is the movie of the week. Now, my question is,
Okay.
last week's movie of the week, give a shout out. We started at Akron Zone.
Yep.
Dre Evans, Kindu, while you're here. Dre Evans, you can look up his 100 Miles.
100 Miles, yeah.
So he has a link for that. It's on YouTube, I think. It's on YouTube.
He actually posted it
He
again.
posted it
yeah.
again because I asked him to pull the page up, so you can definitely pull the link up. So this week's movie, guys, is Black Panther.
Black
If you've
Panther.
seen it, do not come on my page and clown me about it because people like to do that. Like, oh, you've never seen that? So nobody's revoking my cards, if you guys
Right.
know what I mean. So
Right,
I'm
right.
going to watch that.
She's going to watch Black Panther. Okay. Kindu, we watching Black Panther this week. Let somebody know the movie of the week is Black Panther. Hey, we do this thing called Bro Call. Tell us what Bro Call is,
Bro
Kat.
Call is our shout out to any community, organization, community members, you yourself that listens to our show. We give a shout out to anybody that's making an impact in our communities for us. So
Right,
Just a
right.
quick shout out, who you got, like what the person's name is. You can say what they do real quick, but we want to just give them a shout out and let them know that we see you.
Okay, so I'm going to go first, right?
Okay.
I'm going to go with Nicole Epps.
Nicole Epps.
She's one of our podcasters here at BUpodcasting.com. She does the insanity, insanity. And she's a local artist. She did my last album cover. Man, she is awesome, Nicole Epps. And she my cousin.
And she is your cousin.
Yes.
Okay.
Who you
I'm going
got?
to get a shout out to our next week's visitor, which is
Okay.
going to be Candy Robinson. So
Okay.
Candy Robinson Law and Associates. She's going to she's amazing. She gets lots of questions, especially during the pandemic. So she's going to come here and give us some answers of what's been going on.
Okay.
Candy Robinson.
Kindu, who you got, man?
I got two people, a married couple. I love them to death. Jason and Jennifer Calloway.
Okay.
They got the dope sober living program called I'm in Transition Ministry, where they take people who trying their hardest to get off, to be delivered from drugs
That's
and
amazing.
alcohol.
Okay.
Awesome.
And they give them a place to stay. It's a faith-based program where they teach you Bible-based principles and coincide
Cool.
with the principles of AA and stuff like that. It's a really dope
Well, we
program. I
got to
love
give
to
them a
death.
good shout out then because we got to make it fast.
Yes, so good.
Last shout out, Danielle Wright.
Danielle Wright.
That's our
Danielle Wright.
girl.
Danielle
We'll
Wright.
have her on next.
Okay, so listen, hey, this is our show. We thank you for listening. Kindu, thank you for checking us out, man. Thank you for coming on the show, man.
Cultivated ground.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks for having me, y'all.
All right, my name is
And
Ace.
everybody can find me on all platforms, my bad, all platforms. Kindu Kinte, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms.
Okay.
Get at me.
All right, my
Need
name is
your support.
my name is Ace Epps, and that is
Kat McDaniel.
Enjoy Your Day.